Hi guys, how have you guys been doing today? Well, I'm doing very good today. So, guys, this is Parker also guys narrating the movie and TV show review guy here once again. And hello, you guys, and I'm wondering how you guys been doing today. Well, I'm doing very good today. So today, you guys, are doing a movie review of Scooby-Doo and the Boo Brothers from 1987. So we have a lot to talk about this movie. This is the second movie where Velma, Daphne, and Fred do not appear in this movie. The first one was Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf. The second one is Scooby-Doo and the Boo Brothers. This film, Velma, Fred, and Daphne do not appear in this movie. Oh, Scrappy-Doo appears in this movie. Scrappy-Doo. Oh yes, I remember he was in Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf. He was in that movie. Yeah, there was a Scrappy-Doo. Yeah, the little puppy. I remember he appeared in the Scooby-Doo live-action movie from 2002. Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf, and now this. And the Boo Brothers are this free ghost. Yeah, there's three of them. Their names are Frico, Miyako, and Shriako. Friako is this one. Miyako. I was. And the third one is Shriako. Yeah, they're like three ghosts that appeared in the movie, appeared in the house. The haunted house which Shaggy and his friends go to in the movie. These ghosts are like orphans. They never had a family before. They never did. Shaggy's girlfriend, she appeared in this movie the same as she did in Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf. She appeared in both of these films and both of them. Yeah, I remember her. She appeared in Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf, and then she appears in this movie. Yeah, look, you see that? It's the same girl. Look, you saw that? Look, you saw that? It's the same girl. The same one. And so now let's discuss about the movie. The movie started by Paul Summer, Carl Urbano, and Ray Patterson. And the film stars Casey Cousins as Shaggy Rogers, Don Messick as Scoobert Scooby-Doo, Sarah Brooke as Sheriff Rufus. Yeah, Don Messick as Scooby-Doo, Scrappy-Doo, and Hound. Casey Cousins as Shaggy. Sarah Brooke as Sheriff Rufus Bugsy. TJ Busby. Graham Colloway, Billy Bob Struggins, Beauregards, Ghost Ape, Ghost Nautic, Headless, Horseman, Ghost. Oh, there was one Headless Horseman, which was in Scooby-Doo and the Goblin King. Victoria Carroll, Sadie Mae Scroggins, Jerry Houser as Macchio, Ernie Johnson as Farquaad, Skull Ghost, Rob Paulson as Shrikio, Dispatcher, Micah Ray as Mayor, Ronnie Scott as Fricchio, Demonstrator Ghost, Hamilton Camp as Ghostly Laugh, and Joan Fourier as Witch. And the film takes place in a spooky rustic plantation in the American South. The Beauregard Mansion, a creaky old southern plantation, had filled with hidden trapdoors, secret tunnels, and riddles left behind to find hidden treasure. The deep south countryside, the surrounding rural area, features small, foggy roads, murky swamps, and spooky valleys. Like the surroundings, the state borders areas roamed by local fitting Hellebes is near a railway line where outside elements like a runaway because ape easily wander into the property. So let's go into the plot of the movie. I could fit it too much away. The movie begins with Shaggy, Scooby, and Scrappy riding in the car, all the way going to the mansion where Shaggy's grandfather was at. So while they're driving off to head to the mansion, They run into Sheriff Rufus Bugsby, who warns them not to go to the mansion because it's haunted. They don't seem to believe the sheriff, so when they head there, they meet Farquaad, who is the butler at their house, like the manager at their house. And then while they're hanging out in the house, Scooby sees this ape who believes that it's a ghost, and he tells the others about it, but they don't seem to believe him. The sheriff followed them there, and he told them not to go to the mansion. So once the sheriff leaves, they head to bed, and then the phone call in the mansion, the manor. And then this is once they meet the free ghost, the Boo Brothers. And then they want to help Jack and Scooby solve the mystery. So I forgot to mention, while they were driving off to the manor, they were being chased by this headless horseman. Look, there's also one in Scooby-Doo and the Goblin King. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it mirrored it? Oh. I should have. And then this is the third one that appeared in the Headless Horseman of Halloween. Which was the 5th episode of one of the series of the Scooby-Doo show of Scooby-Doo the Diamond Hour. He was in the Scooby-Doo show. In this one. So while they're searching out for the clues of the diamonds in the house, they get attacked by 2 more ghosts. Beauregard's ghost. Yeah, this one. Yeah, so this ghost is this ghost is the uncle to Jackie Rogers, Uncle Beauregard. On the house to see the picture frame of him, the picture frame of it's also the floating skeleton Yeah. And the Skull Ghost. This one. This also was Cousin Creepo. Ugh. There's Uncle Hide and Seeko. Oh, Lord. I know. There was Cousin Shikyo. This one. And there was Shrikya. Oh no, this is one of the Boo Brothers. There is Sleekyo. There's Country Cousin Zekio. His wife goes to having a party in their house to start searching for the diamonds. And he managed to find a lot of them in many of the locations inside the house. And they've been captured by the Skull Ghost. And Ape comes and saves them. And at the Ape comes and saves them. And then the Boo Brothers, they help them capture the ghost of the Skull Ghost. And it turns out the Skull Ghost was actually he turned out to be TJ Busby in disguise. So Jackie suspected him of being the mastermind behind all of this. But they didn't believe him. They didn't believe him. But even though Jackie was right, and the real sheriff was Rufus Busby. This guy was his brother. Yes, the one who disguised as the Skull Ghost was his brother. So he disguised as the Skull Ghost, Beerguard's ghost, the Headless Horseman, and the Floating Ghost. So then the sheriff, TJ Busby, gets arrested for his crimes. And then later, while they have solved the mystery of the curse of the Skull Ghost, having dinner, and then they say goodbye to the Boo Brothers, they say that they can stay in the house now. And then and then leave the manor, and then they're driving back home. So while they're driving home, Beer's ghost appears and tells them to stay away and to never come back. And they get scared and then they all drive away. Then Beer's ghost vanishes away. So that's the official plot synopsis of the movie. And so now let's get into the movie review of the film. So I really enjoyed the movie. I think it's a really good movie. I felt the characters are really cool. I like the Boo Brothers. I like the ghosts in the movie. The ghost, like the ghosts in the foam. They look really cool. I also like that Scrappy-Doo's there, and that's really cool. T.J. Busby, I thought he was a really cool villain in the movie. I know, Chucky suspected him of being the villain in the movie, of being the antagonist. And he actually was right. I forgot to mention, Sonny Magoo. Sonny Magoo Scroogans and fell in love with Chucky in the movie, and she was hanging out with him. And that her father was a haunter, and he was shooting in the entire movie. I thought that was really cool. I liked her line. I liked him too. And I thought the songs in the film were really cool, and I thought the soundtrack was very amazing. I thought the special effects are very wonderful, and I thought the visuals are very nice. And I thought editing was very amazing. I thought the animation was really cool, and I thought the background was very nice. But the direction was very nice, and the background was really cool. And I thought the settings, locations are very cool, and I thought all the monsters in there are really nice. Ah. Yeah. I thought the writing was very nice, and I thought the acting was very cool, and I thought CGI was very amazing. I thought structure was very amazing. I thought the pacing was very nice. I thought theming was very cool. And also I thought that the cinematography was very amazing. I also felt the characteristics were really cool. And I felt the choreography was very amazing. I thought the photography was very amazing. I felt the the climax battle was really amazing, and finally thought the ends in the movie were so cool. So I really enjoyed this movie. So let's make it 10 out of 10. S+, really good. So that's my movie review of Scooby-Doo and the Boo Brothers from 1987. And don't forget to like and comment and share and subscribe to my channel. And as we go to next time, and goodbye everyone. See you soon until next time.